Alright, hello, welcome. My name is NealSoul, and this video is Mortal Kombat for beginners. This video is designed to help beginner players to learn any character and just basics of the game to help you get good at the game. This video is intended for beginners. You know, if you know about Mortal Kombat already, you play it, you're good at the game, this is not for you, okay? This is for people that love the game, maybe they've seen the game, they want to try it out, but they're not good at it. And, you know, you want to try to get good, you know, and by watching this video, you should be able to win some games online and get some pretty decent people, and you should be able to, you know, beat your friends when they come over, you know, something like that, you know. It's not going to make you a top tier player watching this video. I'm not a top tier player myself, you know, but, you know, I'm good enough to where I can win games, and when I play, you know, I generally impress my friends and things like that, and that's basically what this video is for. So if you want to get better from a beginner level, you know, I'm assuming that you don't really know much at all about Mortal Kombat, but you want to learn about Mortal Kombat, this video is for you. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we need to pick a character. Okay, so let's go to the character select screen and we'll get started. Okay, so here we are at the character select screen. So you want to pick a character that you can start off with and train with, and it can be any character that you want it to be. That's what the purpose of this video was for, to help you become really good with any character in the game. However, I do have a suggestion as to some characters that you may want to start with. Up here on the screen, I've got two columns, easy and advanced. The characters in the easy column, in my opinion, are the ones that are easier to start off with. Their inputs for their special moves are not as difficult. They get a lot of bang for the buck for their special moves. They've got excellent mobility, excellent defense. The characters in the right column, I'm not saying don't start with one of these characters, but in my opinion, they're not as accessible for many different reasons. Quan Chi does not have great defense at all. Ferritor is a really big target, kind of slow moving, things like that. So it doesn't matter which one you pick. I would start with the character more geared towards the easy column, but like I said, you can pick whatever character you want to. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Scorpion, and as you can see, each character has 3 variations. He's got Ninjutsu, Hellfire, and Inferno. So we're just gonna pick Inferno. It doesn't matter about the variation right now as far as the purposes of this video, so don't get too caught up in the variation. You'll learn about that as we go along. And then we're gonna go ahead and just let him beat up on Sub-Zero for the training. And we'll go ahead and get started learning some basic offense. All right, here we are back, and we're gonna start off with some basic offense, some things that apply to pretty much any character that you're trying to learn. We're gonna start off with low pokes, hold down, and you wanna push square, X, or circle. These are real low hitting attacks, real quick hitting attacks, I should say. They're really defensive for getting people off you, for stopping pressure when the character's right next to you. And they can also set up other moves, like special moves and stuff, to get people off you and put them in the block stun pretty much. So those are real important. All right, next we'll go to throws. This is done by walking up to your opponent and pushing the L1 button. Throws that cannot be blocked, but they can be tech, which we'll get into all of that later. But real good move for doing a moderate amount of damage. All right, next up we have sweeps. For most characters, it's going to be hold back. And when I say back, I mean the opposite direction the character is facing at the time, and the circle button. And this is good for knocking the character down if they're right next to you and setting up a knockdown situation. So hold back and circle. This will knock the opponent down with a sweep. And last, we've got uppercuts. Real important move in Mortal Kombat is the uppercut. Serves a lot of purpose when people are jumping at you, as I can try to demonstrate right here. It can really get them off you. Let's see. All right, bear with me just a little bit. Okay, here we go. There it is. People jump at you, uppercut. So you have to be watching out for that. Real effective, like I said, uppercuts. They serve a lot of purpose to get people off of you. things of that nature. So that's just real basic moves that you need to know going forward as far as everything we're going to cover, all right? So we got those basic moves down. Oh, one more is blocking. You want to block by holding the R2 button down and standing or kneeling at the same time. Hold R2, stand up to block high attacks, kneel down basically to block low attacks. So every character needs to know how to block, of course. That's pretty obvious. So anyway, just want to cover the very basics for the beginners. You know, that's who this video is for. But now we're going to get on into really how you want to train your character and really learn the character in depth so you can go online and fight and really do some good things. So I'll see you in the next video. The next section, I should say. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's go over some specials, okay? All right, the first thing you want to do is go to your move list and you want to go to special moves, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you a technique you can use in practice mode. Go to your special move and hit the triangle button, and it'll put the move up where you can see it up in the corner. Okay, so we're just gonna tag a few. Okay, we're gonna do the spear. We're gonna do the takedown, and we'll do the grab. Okay, all right. So now that I come out of it, I push triangle on all those moves, and now look, right above Scorpion or over his left shoulder, you see the moves. Okay, all right. So now, how you do with special moves in Mortal Kombat? Okay, like look, let's look at the first one here, teleport. Okay, it says down, back, X. Okay, so just like it says, okay, you want to push down, back real rapidly on the controller and hit X at the end. Okay, and that's just teleport. Now, as far as doing the moves, okay, I know you guys can't see my hands, but you can do it one of two ways. Now, you can do it just like like it says, like just push down, let go, and push back on the controller and push X, and he'll do the teleport. But what you can practice on is actually rolling your thumb. So like, in other words, you push down and you roll your thumb to the back position and hit X. And notice now, like we talked about earlier, back means whichever way he's not facing, okay? So we're gonna start down, back, X, and that's our teleport, okay? It may take you a few times to get it, but just kind of work on one at a time until you get it where you can do it by muscle memory, okay? So now let's check out his spear. His spear is back, forward, square, okay? So we're gonna hit back and forward and square. And that's our spear, okay? Try it from the other side. Same concept though. I'm just hitting back, forward, and square. And you don't, you can hit the forward and square, you can hit at the same time, okay? So when I hit back, I hit forward and square at the same time. All right, take down, same thing. Back, forward, circle. I'm gonna hit back, then I'm gonna hit forward and circle, okay? All right, hit back again, forward and circle. All right, and the last one we got up there is down, back, and circle. Should be the minion grab. Okay, just like I told you, what I'm doing, I'm hitting down, then I'm hitting back and circle at the same time, okay? Down, back, circle. So, now this is basically how you practice and learn your special moves, okay? So right now, you just want to go over them. You want to see what they do, okay? Now, I know about the EX versions of the moves. We'll get into those later, okay? Right now, we're just doing the basics, okay? So once you got that down, let's move on and let's try some combos. Okay, now we're gonna get into some basic combos. We know how to do some special moves, and now we need to know some combos, or what you'll hear a lot of players call strings, okay? Combo strings, okay? So now let's take a look. Let's go to his move list and we'll go to the combos, okay? And we're just gonna tag a few like we did on the special moves so we can look at them, okay? Let's try this one, this one, this one, and this one just to start off, okay? Okay, now, the thing about doing combos in Mortal Kombat, okay? What you basically do is you do the moves and the character does the combo for you, okay? So in other words, you see the combos, you don't have to push the buttons exactly right on time, okay? If you input the right buttons the combo will come out. It's just like dialing the phone. You dial the numbers and it just the phone number just comes out. Okay, like let's try that first one. It's called Damnation. Square, square, circle. Okay. All right. Like I said, I know you can't see my hands, but basically I'm just gonna push square, square, circle rapidly, and he's gonna do the combo. Okay. I'm gonna try to say hit whenever I push the buttons, and you kind of watch Scorpion. Hit, hit, hit. Okay, see, I finished saying hit, and he was still doing the combo. Same thing for Gravedigger. Square, triangle, X. Let's try that. Hit, hit, hit. Okay. Same concept. I'm just pushing the buttons, and he's doing the combo. Okay. If I input the correct buttons, he'll do the combo by himself. Okay. Let's try the one end game. Now, this is one of the combos that has a directional in it, but you do it just the same. All it's saying is that you have to hold back and hit the first square, and the triangle and square that follows it, you can just be back in neutral, okay? And by neutral, I mean just let go. You don't have to hold back for those. That's all I mean by that. Okay, so let's try that one. Okay, all right. So that I held back for that first square, and then I pushed triangle and square to follow it, and he does all that by himself. Okay. Okay, so let's try the last one, Eternal Vengeance. Okay, triangle, square, circle. Okay, I'm just gonna hit them in order rapidly. Triangle, square, circle. Okay, just like that. Now, the thing about this is you want to practice these strings. Like, I'm able to hit them rapidly without looking at the controller. You want to practice these strings so you can do them without looking at the controller, okay? And you want to practice them to where you got them so much they basically become muscle memory. Okay, so like that first one, you know, second one, these are easy for me to do, but like I said, for a person just starting out, you may need to practice some. Okay, so, and that's fine. Okay, but once you get the concept of doing combos in Mortal Kombat, like I said, these go for any character. Okay, you tag the combo just like we said, you practice the strings just like we said, and the same concept works for every character. Okay, and so what you want to do is get you a few strings, and you want to work on them. Okay, and now once you've got those down, we'll move on to the next section, which is now we're going to start putting some combos together with. Okay, real quick, we're going to go over highs, lows, mids, and overheads, okay? And those are the 4 levels that your character will strike another character, okay? At different heights, okay? Highs, all right, mids, lows, and overheads, okay? Now, why are they important? Okay, the main thing to know is that if a character is kneeling down, okay, like I'm gonna make Sub-Zero do here. Let's see, duck. Okay, highs are gonna go over his head. Okay, mids, he's got a block to block the mid. Okay, so that's a difference. Okay, so high is gonna whip, and that's important because he can punish you. Okay, the mid can make contact. The low will also make contact. Uh-oh, sorry about that special move there. And there's overhead. Okay, but now let's get into the blocking, the defense on that. I'm gonna have him block standing up right now. Okay, now he can block our highs, he can block our mids, but now a stand block low will open him up. Okay, the lows will connect. Okay, and he can block overheads. Okay, but now where overheads are important is, let's see, we'll have him kneel back down. Now he can block mids, he can block lows. Okay, but now overheads will open him up. Okay, so now why is this important? In a nutshell, when you're learning combos and you're asking yourself, well, NealSoul, what combos do I want to learn that actually are useful in a game? Okay, because not all these combo strings are actually as useful in a game as other ones. Okay, the ones you want to focus on are ones that hit mid or that hit low. Okay, that start off with those hits. Okay, like end game. Okay, So in other words, you're pressuring your opponent, whether he blocks it or not, whether he's standing or kneeling, you're going to make contact with him, okay? That's the important thing. You want to make contact with the guy. You don't want to miss and have him punish you, okay? So if you run up to a guy and like you knock him down or whatever, you run up to him. See, those are all mid hits. That means that whether he's standing or kneeling, he has to defend all of that. He has to block it. He can't just duck it and punish you. He has to block it, okay? So that's why that's a good combo. All right, Eternal Vengeance starts with a high, okay? So the thing about Eternal Vengeance, if he was to be not blocking, Eternal Vengeance starts with a high, and see how it misses him? See, it looks like it should be hitting him, right? But it's a high hit, so it's missing him. Why is that important? If I run up and I do a high hit and he's ducking down, which a lot of people duck down when they get ready to uppercut you, okay? If I miss that first hit, he can totally punish me, okay? So that's why I'm starting to move, or he can just kick me in the shin or anything he wants to do while he's kneeling down. So combos that start with highs, I'm not saying don't use them, and there's uses for them, but the first strings you want to learn are ones that link, and you want to learn ones. See, like that one started with a high. I wouldn't use that one as much. The end game is real good, okay? It starts with a mid. So see, if he's kneeling down, he's not blocking, he's gonna get hit. So that's a good combo that you want to learn right there. And you want to focus on combos that start off hitting mid, and there are even some combos, I'm not sure Scorpion has one, that starts off with a low. Let me check real quick. Let's see. I don't think he has one. I'm not a Scorpion player per se, so if he does, I'm just not seeing it right now. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, actually that one does start with a low. Okay. This one is Judgment Day. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and do Catastrophe. It's just an extension of Judgment Day. Okay. So Catastrophe is real good. Let's see, you have to hold back X, triangle, and forward triangle. Now that's a really good one, okay? If they're not blocking low, that one opens them up and it ends in an overhead. So now that's a real good combo, okay? So now they have to block low for that first hit. They have to defend the second hit, and for that last hit, you have to stand up and block it. So it's real tough. Okay, so this is how you mix your opponent up. They have to kind of know this string is coming, and to not get hit by all three, they have to block low and then high in the middle of the combo. All right, that's a real good string. Now, of course, that one's not gonna link at the end, but it's real good to kind of keep pressure on your opponent. So that's the importance of highs, mids, lows, and overheads. Okay, so I'm trying not to rush. If you need to go over something again, just kind of rewind the video and look at it again. But that's essentially highs, lows, mids, and overheads. So now, all right. So I think I'm gonna end this video right here. This tutorial, we'll just call this one part 1. We'll get into some more things in a later video. I know I'm gonna at least do one more video, and I may have to do 2 more. Like I said, I want to get you guys good. I want to get you to that point, but I got to tell you the basics and how to think and what to think about before we get there, so but we will get there, don't worry about that. In the videos coming up, we'll go over defense, we'll go over some defensive things, we'll talk about some just basic combo, some basic match strategies that you want to use online. We'll go over what modes you want to play as far as practicing and getting better, and what modes you don't want to play. We'll get into all that, and just anything else I feel like we need to cover, but we're definitely going to talk about those things, okay? So just kind of hang right there. I'll be making another video as soon as I can get it up. Y'all bear with me, this is my first video, but I am passionate about Mortal Kombat. I did want to kind of get this out there to people that do want to get better. I'm trying to show you how I train and how I get better at characters and things like that. So I appreciate you for watching. Leave a like if it helped you out at all. Leave comments in the section below to let me know if I'm leaving anything out or if I'm rushing or anything like that. But your input would be greatly appreciated, guys, and I really appreciate you watching. So I'll see you on the next video. Like I said, I'll have it up as soon as I can. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and this is the end of part 1, and I will see you on the next one.
Retirement my ass.
Sonya wins.